Hello, I'm back. I'm actually re-recording a video because I didn't like how it turned out. Well, yesterday I talked about the bathroom because I'm redoing it, at least the back part. Today I checked it again. Actually, sprayed the fungus or the mold, whatever. It's actually pretty good. The boards come back to regular color, some of them. Also, the smell is gone, which I'm impressed with. So I resprayed it. And then this weekend we will do the work. But video I was gonna record, which I did and got messed up, redoing it. Okay, so today we're talking about plumbing. And basically, if anyone's done plumbing at home, you're used to stuff like this. You got to solder it on. These are and this is actually one of these shut-offs you put under your sink. Sometimes you just screw it on and no shut-off. So I always put shut-offs and everything. Okay. The other thing you're familiar with is these is just a pipe connector. Put it on, boom, you're done. Then you've got your elbow. Boom, you're done. And then you got an end thing, which is kind of stupid here, but sometimes you got to cap a pipe, or sometimes you need to put more on, so you put more pipes on and go from there. These are the traditional things that most plumbers use. These are what the pros use. Got to learn how to solder, use a torch, and all that crap. So what I've got is your elbow, you're straight. Actually, that was a T, not an elbow. This is an elbow. And a cap. And then the next generation, for the people who are really shitty at soldering, did I say that yet? Is the more modern version. And this one has solder built in, so you put it on there, heat it, and it should work for you. But I still put more solder on because I don't trust it. And this is an elbow, same thing. You'll notice the bumps on here. That's actually inside there. It's full of solder and flex and all that crap. And here's a straight through. Same thing. So you'll notice a bit of a difference. And one's got bumps and one doesn't. Okay? So that's what we did the traditional way. I'm putting them back so I don't want to mess them up. Got a bag of parts for my plumbing. Cool. Okay, there's some other tool here too if you're using that crap. Let's find it. Can I find it? Probably can't. Where'd it go? Okay. Another tool if you use those pipes too, you absolutely need. If I can find it. I'm actually missing the tool. Here it is. If you do it, if you do those brass pipes, you need this. This cleans the pipe on the outside, makes it shiny. Then you want to clean the brewers this way. And if you got bigger pipes, use this one and this one. Okay. This cleans the pipe. If you're using the old style. But for some of us, we like life easy. So we've got a new type. It's called SharkBite. This is a SharkBite version of the one I just screw in the bag. The difference is they just slide on and go. So all you do is you slide it on here, you push, and it locks. And if you need to undo it, there's a little connector here you push, and it disconnects it. The nice thing about a SharkBite, there's a couple. This is not a SharkBite. This is the old style. So if you look at it, this one you solder in. This one you just push in. And if you have a problem, you don't like it, put this on the pipe, squeeze, and it falls off because it has like a clamping mechanism on it. So this is the new style, and this is the more difficult today. So the nice thing about this one here is I don't have to solder anything, and I can put it on plastic pipe. I don't have to glue it. It just fits. It works. It's done. If you don't like it, you can take it off. This one, you got to solder. And if it's on a PCV, you can't do that. You got to do a different process. So this thing will talk to anything almost, as long as the same diameter and everything else, because they try to make the plastic pipe and whatever same. So if you look at the plastic pipe, this and this, it's the same. So you can do it. Then we have some other things. you have your elbow. The only thing you'll find is these elbows are way bigger. So if you look at a traditional elbow, that's this big and that's this big. There is a difference in size. It does the same thing. This is easier to work with. These are more expensive. These are like $1 something. These are like $10. They're not cheap. But hey, if you're only doing a bit of plumbing, actually I don't think they're $10. I think they're a couple of bucks. Probably 3-4 times more expensive. Anyways, cheaper than a plumber. But, and I got friends who swear by them. A guy at work, Bill McFarland, likes these things. So, and I'm looking at using them because I don't like dealing with stuff. The other thing is, what I like about it, so with all this plastic pipe, it works really good. So basically you need to use these on that. What's kind of nice, if you want to actually go old school, you can put your copper on this end, like I can go boom here, or I can do a shut off, squeeze here, and now it's done. It ain't coming apart. So that's kind of cool. I can put my PCV on this side, and it's done. So that ain't coming apart. But again, I don't want that there. So I squeeze, and it comes off. Better than I did my last demo. And in this case, same thing, because it has a little lip on here. So you press down, and it comes off. Quite easy if you can press it down. So in this case, I like these. These are beautiful shutoffs. The nice thing about these shutoffs, these are all metal inside. You don't have this problem of those rubber bushings that die on you like the one I have on my house for my shutoff. Looking for finding a plumber for that. Got my mom's plumber friend I'm going to call. I've got a neighbor checking for me for a name. So that's a shutoff. Love it. I want one of these for my house. Going to get a plumber to come in, fix the shutoff, rubber bushing, because I don't want to change that. And then pass, and then it connects the water regulator. And after the water regulator, I want one of these. But it's a plumber. He knows what he's doing. He can put a solder one in. And then we're golden. Then later, if it screws up, I can put one of these in myself. But I want that. And then you've got your elbow, your T, your end cap. I do need to use this for one of the jobs I'm doing. When I turn off my water, I'm going to put in my, actually under my sink, I have a slow leak. They just put a towel around it and throw the towel on every month or two, and I'm good. But the problem I have right now is I want to fix that. So what I've done is, like I said, working on my shower, get that done. And then next thing is I'll fix the plumbing downstairs, minor leak, but I've got new pipes already run. I'm going to activate them. And basically I'm running all this stuff that connects on the shark bites, connects to the copper. It's easy. And when I get to a point where I want to get rid of copper, I use this funny tool. It wraps, you tighten it, spin it, and it cuts the pipe. And if you want to cut that plastic pipe, put this on, boom, you just done. It's cut automatically and you're good. So old school, a lot of work, boom, done. So that's the kind of nice thing about the new plastic systems. The old ones were crap. These are pretty good. By theory, they say you can do minus 82 Celsius or minus 108. I don't believe that. And it can do 100 PSI. That's not bad. Believe it when I see it. So that's my discussion today. Shark bite. Love these off and on valves. These are great. I'm putting them everywhere where I can, where I'm putting the new pipes in, so I can shut everything off in every piece. I don't care what the cost is. Spend $100 on a whole bunch of these. I can put them everywhere. I can control all my water. I like this system. And when you want to connect them, normally I won't be using the white to white. Won't need to because I'll cut the right length. But this will go between this and copper, or old system, new system. Love it. This will be for angles. Whenever I have to do an angle too sharp that you don't want to bend, this is perfect also. And this, I need to use this there's an end point where I'm going into the floor. I'm going to cut it, push it up, cap, I'm done. Like that. And when I want to split off and add maybe another tap down side, which I'm going to do, and I'll be using one of these. To save your money on this, I wouldn't buy them individually if you can. Some of them I did, but I actually bought what they call construction workers box. What term did they use? It was called the Pro Pack. So I bought, in this case, straight couplers. I bought a 10 Pro Pack because I know I'm going to use them. And you get a whole bunch. And then I bought a pile of individuals for the needs I have. And it's cheaper to buy it that way. If you're going to do a lot of plumbing around the house, find out what you need a lot of, buy 1 or 2 Pro Packs, and then you buy the individual units you want. Excuse me. And then you're good. And that's my thing on plumbing today. I have a plumbing box. I throw my parts in there, so that's right beside me. This is my sample pipes to play with and get familiar with. And that's it. So if you want a new segment, you have a broken pipe, this is easy. In the old days when you had a broken pipe, you'd have to go get your copper, pull out your soldering iron, do your flux, crawl into stupid areas. Painful. Today, where your bad copper pipe is, just get your pipe cutter after you turn off the water, of course, and drain the pipes. Then you just twist it off, twist it on the other side where the bad segment is taken out. Get that new plastic pipe in, put it between the things, put those straight throughs, go clunk, clunk, and you're done. Turn it back on, you're back again. It's like garden hoses. That's how easy it is. People swear by it. It's a good system. And what I also like about it is when I work behind the sink and all that kind of stuff, I don't have to pull the old propane torch out anymore. That's irritating. It's also dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. There's normally a special plate you put in the back so you don't cause a fire. I've scorched the wall a few times because I'm not very good at. I can solder pipes. I've done it hundreds of times. I just don't like it. I like soldering with the right stuff, electronics. That's good. I have the right tools. But soldering with a propane torch is not the same as soldering with a soldering iron. And you normally don't use a soldering iron for doing water pipes. You use a propane torch. You just light it up and go from there. Not doing that today. So this is the new way. Wait till the plumber fixes my main thing, and then I'll fix all the rest of the crap. And then I'll be happy. And then that'll be one less pain in the butt to deal with. One bad little leaky pipe, and then I can fix it. And then after that, I got to figure out which next project I'm doing around the house. Finish the bathroom upstairs. Actually, with this new piping system, I may seriously look at, in our little stand-up shower, I might seriously look at putting in one of those water regulator showers like I have in the main one, because the one I have in the stand-up is the old-fashioned cold and hot with a long, pipe going up and a long hoopy cable. And what it does, it takes time to change the temperature. It's not immediate. It's very slow. So you don't know if it's hot, cold before it's too late. With the other one, you just go and it works. Easy to do. But now with these new pipe systems, I can just put a small hole in the wall behind the shower, stand up one, pop it in, put a patch on the wall, and I'm done. And I'll probably put a door in there so I can always go in and do maintenance. And it's the same where the bathtub is today. In the hallway, there's supposed to be a hole in the wall. There isn't. I'm going to get a proper patch plate so I can go in and do maintenance whenever I need to, especially get into the drain plugs. It's kind of stupid they close it off when realistically there should be a maintenance hole so I can go in and get it. I like to get one with a little key type thing so I can paint over it, make it look good, and go from there. But that's it with plumbing today. The poor guy at home who wants to save a few dollars. And the reason I do the plumbing, my dad taught me, my grandfather, my mom's side taught me. You learn to do a lot of the stuff yourself. If you got your own house, you can do it. If you're in an apartment, you probably can't do a lot of it because I think you got to bring a pro in. And if you're in a multiplex or duplex, you're in the same boat. You got to get a pro. But if you're at home, you got to stand alone. You can do a lot of it yourself. It's not that hard, especially with the new technologies out there. Just do it safely. Make sure you know how to turn off the water. Make sure you know where your outside shutoff is. And in some cities like Poco, they don't want you to do the outside shutoff yourself. So what you need to do, my fries are ready. So what you need to do is get the city to come over, turn it off. In my case, they're 2 blocks away. It's not very far. Get the plumber to do the work, or you replace that shutoff that I need, fix it. And then at that point, you call them, they turn the water back on, and you're golden again. City of Vancouver, I think you can get a key. I know my dad had one, so he'd always shut his thing off, do his thing, and boom, he's done. That washer would have been a 5-minute job. If you could do that, and if they had the right keys and they weren't so paranoid here. But the thing is, in a way, I think it's better. I like the convenience, But if you screw up the pipe, it's going to cost you a fortune. If the city turns it off and they screw it up, it's their problem. And that I prefer that, because then this way, if they screw up the pipe, they got to fix it. And then I don't worry about it. It's not on my thing. So I'd rather waste, an hour either way, 2 hours with no water, 3 hours with no water. Who cares? Just get a bucket in case you need to go to the John or need drinking water. Fill up a pile of containers, and you're good. And then wait for the plumber. Just can't do laundry, can't do dishes. But so what? So not a big issue. Cool. Okay, I'm going to sign off, and I'll talk to you later. Hopefully this video is not too long, but maybe you'll learn something.